Hello and welcome to our channel, The Glass Designer. In this episode, we're gonna teach you how to cut glass and mirror. It's gonna be a single strength pieces like this one here. This is glass and this is mirror. And we'll teach you how to cut them, but before we proceed and start cutting that, I'm gonna show you some of the tools that you're gonna need in order to cut the glass. For example, this is a glass cutter. This you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's. These are the two are professional glass cutters that you can get on eBay, Amazon, for example. And then you're gonna need a pitch square. You're gonna need this product, which is mineral spirits, and you can get in any like I said, Home Depot or Lowe's. This is a container I use so I can put my. You're gonna need also a one of these little brushes, which is a 1/2-inch brush, and then you're gonna pour the mineral spirits onto the container, and you're gonna put your glass cutter and your brush inside, because it is good if you maintain that, wet. So another thing you're gonna need is a straight edge. I have my square. This is a professional square, but you can get just any straight edge to do the cut. Also, I recommend to get this is sandpaper. This is 120, and this is once you do the cut on the glass, you can do the edges so you don't cut yourself. See, it's real sharp. Once you do a score the glass and you break it, it's real sharp. So what we do is we kill the edge on the top and bottom. You can go a couple of times, and that'll do. Okay, so now we're ready to start cutting glass, and I show you the first step is how to use this tool. Very important, because we need to know how to grab this tool. It has a little curve right on top, and that is to put your finger. You place your finger right there. See how it has like an indentation right there, is kind of curved, and you're gonna support the glass cutter right there, right against that against your hand right there. And the way we cut, if I'm using my straight edge, first thing we're gonna do, as I told you before, we're gonna use a little bit of mineral spirits, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna, with the brush, going from front to the back, and now we place the glass cutter. We're gonna put this finger right here, and then we place the glass cutter, and we're gonna put it right against the straight edge, and we have to go straight. Don't put too much pressure. You don't need to put too much pressure, just enough pressure to score right on the top of the glass. And we just run the glass cutter all the way to the back. We then we do this. Is easier if you place your glass cutter right underneath where we score, right at the middle, right at the end, and then see, that easy. It's done. All right, so we did our glass, and I forgot to tell you, but remember, once we cut a piece, if this is the piece we're gonna use, we need to kill the edge, because we don't want to cut ourselves. So doing this a couple of times, you go back and forth, that'll do. We can do all four sides, like that, and then this here and this other side, and that'll do. This was a single piece of strength glass, which is an eighth of an inch. And now we're gonna do our mirror. Always, before you cut, you know, either glass or mirror, just remember to clean it, so we know that surface is clean. We do I use this product, which is you know, just regular glass cleaner, and then what we do is with a piece of paper towel we clean the surface of it. And then other thing is that just remember, when we're doing mirror, we're gonna score on the mirror, on the top of the mirror, not the back. The back is just a paint, and it won't work if you try to score in the back of the mirror. You have to always do the face. Okay. Again, we what we do, we use our straight edge. If we want to cut, we don't have a tape measure in here, but I show you how to use the tape measure. Okay, right now we're just doing basic cutting. We always, this is straight edge and a square edge, where I put right against my mirror, and I know this is gonna go straight exactly. You know, the front and the back is exactly the same. Always remember, use your mineral spirits on the brush. You just go a couple of times, and again, glass cutter, your finger right there, you press right against your hand, and this has to be right there on that. You place your finger right there, okay, and then it's straight right against the glass. You go right, and you hear that sound? It's cutting perfect. We go all the way to the back, and then place it right in the center, and you just apply a little bit of pressure. Don't force yourself, just a little pressure, because you already score on the top and it's easy to break it off. So that's the way we do cut the mirror. And after that, oh, here's my sandpaper. I always do this so I don't cut myself. What you do is, if you want to place it right against the edge, and you go 1, 2, and then we turn it back, and you go 1, 2, same on this side, and then if you want to, you want to do the ends, you do the ends also, and that's the way you cut it. Okay, my friends, so that'll be for today, and I hope that you learn, you know, the basics of cutting glass and mirror. And if you have any questions, please comment, and we'll be answering your questions. And please subscribe, and I want a thumbs up, you know. And if you just have any questions, please, you know, in your comments, I will be answering your questions. Also, be careful when you're cutting, and remember the steps, because glass is very sharp, and if you don't, you know, like, kill the edges of it, I don't want you to hurt yourself. So please be careful, and we'll see you next time. Next time we're gonna start building stuff, you know, like cases, and you know, we'll be able to do a lot of things. Framing, I'll show you how to do frames, and other things, paint, film, all that we're gonna be teaching you how to do, you know, so you don't have to spend a lot of money out there, you know, and things that you can do yourself. Thank you, and stay safe. Thanks.